Horse Vloggers 5-question challenge. We have been set 5 questions by Haynet, where we are teamed up with another vlogger. My vlogging buddy is Shelley Stirk with Champ, my Warmcob. The questions are based around getting to know each other and then posting that over to social media. It's just a challenge to bring people together, help develop skills and get us out there. So question 1 from Shelley was, who are you and who is your horse? So my name is Kelly Seeger. I am a 37-year-old mum of 3. I've been riding for 20 years, but only competitively over the last 8 to 9 years. This is my beautiful, stunning boy, Flint, it's Fenton's Flint, Flint at home, or Beast, I call him sometimes. He is a 9-year-old 15-1 Irish Cob Cross. His nickname is Flint the Dutch Warmcob, or Flint the Super Cob, because we think that his cross was something very special, because he is just a beautiful, wonderful boy, really. Question 2, what do you enjoy doing with your horse? Well, me and Flint like to class ourselves as all-rounders. I bought him as an all-rounder, mainly to try and stop trying to push me out the picture. It's always about you, isn't it? Huh? Yeah, so I bought him to do B90 with. I had a previous horse that I found a little bit of a challenge that I wasn't really developing with, although I absolutely adored him on the ground. We didn't really click when we rode, so I decided, after having quite a few problems in my personal life, I knew I wanted more children. My mum had recently passed and I just felt that I'd lost the fun aspect of what riding was all about. So I sold my other boy and I found Flint. And yeah, the rest is history, really. I decided that I didn't really want to be competitive anymore, or that it wasn't a priority. I wanted to put the fun back in riding, so that is what I got Flint for. And yeah, we enjoy doing a bit of everything. He jumps really nicely. Wouldn't say that is his strongest point, and he's absolutely awesome at dressage, so we have lots and lots of fun together. Here's some videos of what we get up to. Why did you start a blog? Well, I don't actually think that I have a blog as such. I have a Facebook page. I always found that I loved sharing all my stuff on social media, but I wanted to do something where it was sort of away from my friends that perhaps weren't interested in looking at the horsey side of things. So that was one of the reasons of starting up the page, and then from there the vlogs have been just about our journey, really. The major aspect of probably starting up the page was that I applied to be on the Blue Chip All-Star Academy with Horse and Country TV, and part of that was that you had to set up the social media platforms and keep people up to date. So I felt that I should probably start trying to do that if I was going to then be successful if I got onto the show and went forward from there. Yeah, but we like to keep people up to date with what we're up to, what our training issues are. I love hearing everybody else's stories. There's lots of people bring stuff to the table when I post a problem, or I'm a bit down, or I'm having a great time. It's really nice to be able to reach out to people and have them reach back to you. I would say as well, from a selfish point of view, because I am a single mum, and I can feel quite isolated. I keep my horses at home, and which is amazing, obviously, but you don't get that aspect of you know, bumping into people at the yard, the social aspect of things. So the page has really sort of made me more connected with the equestrian world, and yeah, it's just really nice, isn't it? So question 4 is, what goals do you have for the future? Me and Flint are really good at setting goals. Basically, I set them and Flint's, you know, raises the bar and says, let's do one better, Mum. But this year we're hoping to contest an advanced medium by the end of the year. We've been practicing and working really hard on that at home. Was hoping that it would you know, maybe be there at the moment, some of the work that he can do, but one of the things we're struggling with is the changes. What's happened is it just, the work that's gone into putting those changes in has sort of highlighted aspects of our training that not maybe missed, but not been fine-tuned from the early stages. So we've had to go back and revisit a lot of work. Flint, so they're there, but they're not competition ready. So that's what we're going to be working on throughout the year, is just building up his strength, making everything really nice and tidy, and hopefully being able to put that together at the end of the year for our first advanced medium. Other goals that we've probably got set, or we always have set, is hopefully qualify for elementary regionals, have a go at the medium pet pan area festivals. If our scores turn out to be quite strong, we may move up and try and qualify for medium regionals. Again, time will only tell whether we're ready for that, and getting out and competing and just seeing what the judges' marks and comments come back as. On the fun side of things, we're going out eventing. We'll have our first event in March. Hoping to sort of go back to doing an 80 just to get my confidence back. I haven't jumped since August, competitively anyway, so I just need to go back and put the building blocks in place for that, and then hopefully get out for the rest of the season at 90. Because of our dressage commitments, we do only sort of jump for fun, so there won't be many shows where we're going out. It'll be more concentrating on the dressage side of things. But yeah, we do hacking, and I just enjoy all my time with Flint, really, because he's such a gentleman and it's just lovely to be around. So really helps me de-stress from my day, or just where, you know, the children are so consuming and you almost sort of lose that part of yourself sometimes, of who you are and what you enjoy. So just coming out and spending an hour with him just sort of like makes you feel like you again. So question 5 is, what has been your biggest achievement to date? This has been a really tough question, because we've achieved so much, much more than I thought that we ever would or could. I mean, the biggest, probably the obvious achievement that I've you know, gained with Flint is winning the Blue Chip All-Star Academy, which was a reality sort of TV series where you went on and had your horsemanship, your riding skills all judged, and then at the end of it the winner was sort of picked. And to my absolute surprise, that was me and Flint. I mean, from his point of view, I always thought he was a very strong horse. Even before we met the other riders and things, I had so much confidence in his ability that I thought that he would shine. But I didn't think that we would actually win. So that was an absolute, well, I'm still gobsmacked about it, really. And I have to pinch myself, because obviously I'm now sponsored by Blue Chip for the year, and just with that, all of the opportunities that I've been given for it have been life-changing, really. So yeah, I suppose yes, that would be my biggest achievement to date. On the dressage side of things, the biggest achievement to date would have been that I'm competing medium with Flint, which is something that I never, ever, ever thought we would do. And the fact that he is showing promise to go even further up the levels is just really exciting. So you're an achiever, aren't you? You're my little achiever. He's a good boy. So I hope you've enjoyed the 5-question vlogging challenge. I've put in the hashtag for the other horse vloggers, so if you want to check out theirs, please do. And also Shelley Stirk and Champs, so pop along, because he's another super cob and we cannot have too many super cobs. Was all right, wasn't it? Bum, 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 bum. You want a treaty? I've got to plait you. Right. Yeah. What else have we been doing? Right, I'll move on to question 2 because I've run out of steam. What do you do? Question's about you, isn't it? Huh? What was question 3, Flint? Do you remember what question 3 was? I don't remember what question 3 was. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Are you my good boy? It's like, whatever.